Welcome back to another episode of course, guys. So guys, I'm gonna actually be showing you guys on how to actually create your Fiverr gig the right way. Okay, you see, this is actually simple, straightforward. How to implement your SEO, the title, the descriptions, and everything you have to actually put into consideration. So this is very easy, straightforward. Okay, these are what has been working for me, and it's gonna actually work for you if you should actually implement it the right way. So there's nothing complicated about this. All right, so we're gonna go back to the service that we actually discovered, which is that of the graphic design that we have been working with. So I'm going to come right here to I think I have it open in the incognito tab, right? So right here, this is how I discovered all the title, how to go about the title, blah blah blah. So come right here. Now we know that our category right here is AI image editing, so I'm going to copy that. So that is going to be one of my major keywords. All right, so I'm going to come right here to my notepad and Control V. So I'm going to be doing this step by step so that we can actually understand this. So our subcategory, these are our subcategories right here. Okay, AI image editing, right? So I'm going to select quite numbers of sellers right here. So I'm going to check what they have in common, what they are doing, So I'm come right here and check this guy title. I think I have it right here. Okay, these are the other guys. So I'm going to select this one also too. Right, so I'm going to be using these 3. Okay, so since they are on the first page and their gig is ranking, they have others in queue. So that means there's something they are doing. Okay, so we're going to check their title and what they have in common, So look at this first guy right here. You can see I will enhance AI art, fix flaws, and edit photo by using AI. Okay, so now you can see that this guy is actually using AI to edit photos, image, create some advanced enhancements right here. So this person right here said I will upscale, enhance, and restore photo and image quality. All right, so this third person said I will enhance. Okay, still the other guy. So let me come right here. So let's okay, this guy. Yeah, said I will enhance. Okay, no, I think I have it. Oh, this other guy, sorry. Right here, I will fix text and AI flaws, remove background, and enhance to 300 dpi. Okay, now if you can see, the similarity between 3 of them is that they are all adding enhancement, that is making image look more more professional, more clean, more neat. The quality is actually like coming out, stuff like that. That is the relationship between the 3 of them, right? So what you can do, or what you're going to do, is to look at their title. Which keyword are related, which keyword are actually common to 3 of them. This one said I will fix tests and AI flaws, right? This one says I will enhance AI art, fix flaws. Right? Can you see that this enhance AI art right here is common, right? This one said I will upscale, enhance, and restore photo and image quality. Now these keywords right here, enhance, AI art, and flaws, are very common to the 2 of them. AI, enhance, art, fix flaws. Right, so this is to tell you that what this keyword is actually one major keyword in their title. And if I should come again and check some others, and we can actually identify that, we can see that we have this actually related to almost all of them. Not all, right, but you can see that majority of them. Look at this person right here, said I will fix AI flaws, right? You see that? But just come right here, let's check this person. I will add your photo to any person's. Not related. I will change clothes. Not related. I will turn your photo into stunning AI image art. Not related. AI art. Okay, so what I will do in what I've actually discovered is to actually go with these people right here that are at the front. Okay, because I can see something related to almost 4 of them, right? So I can see something related to almost the 4 of them right there. So what I'm going to do is to copy their title. I'm going to copy their title, come right here to my notepad and paste it right there. Okay, I'm going to paste it. So come right here to the second one, also copy. Just follow me. Come right here and then paste. Then the third one also, There's no magic to this thing. This is how I come about my title. Come right here and paste. Now you have 3 titles, okay, that you are working with, okay, and you have your major categories, AI image editing. All right. So now, how do you now come up with your own title? You know that we have fixed text, fixed flux, right? You can see flux right here. We can see flux, right? But there's no flux right here. But there's enhancement here. There's enhancements right here. Okay. Is there enhancement here? Something related to like upskill. Okay. So how do you come up with your own title? So let's say, okay, let's just brainstorm around it, right? So what I would do is that I can say something like, I will create AI image editing, because what I want to do is that I want to make sure this major category reflects in my own title. I will create AI image editing, comma, right? Fix flux, right? Fix flux and enhance AI hats. Okay, so right here you have this created. I will create AI image editing, fix flaws and enhance AI hats. So you can come again and say, I will create, I will enhance AI hats, okay, and fix flaws with fix flaws and restore photo quality. Okay, so the last one, because what I do is that I check this title, this major title right here, this seller's title that are already thriving very well on Fiverr. Then I created 3 related titles and I created 3 gigs on them. Do you get the point? Okay, so come right here and come up with the 3rd title, okay, which is, let's see, I will upscale and I will upscale, remove background and remove background. Okay, let us use, I will upscale to 300 dpi. All right, and because sometimes I don't like using comma, and remove background with a high flux, stuff like this. Do you get the point now? So the first one is I will create AI image editing, fix flaws and enhance AI hats. The second one is I will enhance AI hat and fix flaws and restore photo quality. While the third one is I will scale to 300 dpi and remove background with AI flux. Alright, so after you have come up with your title like this, the next thing for you to do is to create gig on these 3 titles and then monitor the gig after you have created it to see the one that is actually doing very well. Alright, do you get the point now? So once we come up with the title, so let's just go ahead and create, let's select this one first. because the I will is already there automatically. So I'm come right here to our gig creation. Right here, then I'm going to put just Control V. All right. So I have it. I will create AI image editing and fix flaws and enhance AI art. Simple, straightforward. So come right here to the category. Suggested category to be there. So design and art and AI artist. All right. So click on this. The next one that you're going to be creating. All right. Make sure you're not selecting an AI art again. Make sure you're selecting AI image editing. Or if you select AI image editing, the first one, when you are creating the second gig, don't put it in the same category as this. Do you get the point? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Our major category is actually AI image editing. If you are selecting another AI, another subcategories related to this, I'm not saying you cannot select another category related to this, but you have to go find out if there are no much people right there. For example, the one that we identify is AI image editing, right? So and we notice that there are only 650 people right there. So if you select AI artists, right, though your gig can thrive well, right, but you have to go check that particular category, that subcategory, if there are no really competition right there. Because what some people will just do, that they will just come right here and select the major category, the subcategory, whereas they are not going to do the research on this AI artist subcategory. Do you get the point right now? So you select this AI image editing, scroll down, then digital art or photo. Let's check what the sellers are doing. So that will serve as a guide for you. So photo, right? So let's select photo. Okay, then come right here to your tag. All right, so we can say something like AI flaws. Okay, so you can check what the seller have. Let me check right there. You can say increase resolution, object removal, photo enhance, and upscale. Okay, photo enhance, right? If I got that, photo enhance, image editing, stuff like that, image editing. What else? Upscale image. So remaining one. So we have increased resolution. Right. So increase resolution. I'm going to click on enter. Then click on save and continue. Alright. So it's telling us that we're not selecting. Okay. So let's selecting something. Background. So you can select background removal. So I think they select all the space swap, enhancement. So if they give us a venue to select everything, so you can go ahead. Alright. Object replace. So click on save and continue. Alright, so once you're done, it's going to take you to the next one, which is our pricing. Scroll down, click on the offer package, and then we have the basic standard. So this place can still be your basic. I don't do something complicated, so I'm just going to copy and paste. It can be your basic, it can be your standard. Alright, copy, paste. Okay, so scroll down, the description package, go back to the seller and check their description package. The basics is upscale and enhance one photo, no license. So you can copy this, do some adjustment to it, come right here, then you paste it. Okay, so you check the package, the standard, right? So copy also too, come right here and paste. So I'm gonna go right to say the third one. Okay, premium, right? Click on copy, come right here, then paste. Okay, and paste. So what you can make is make difference to check the description. Let's see, upscale and enhance one photo, right? No license plate or security or footage, right? So upscale and enhance 3. So you can just say upscale 2, then this one can be 4, why these can be, let's say, 6. 246, right? So you have it like this. Okay, so you can also change the description or check others and see how you can change the descriptions, right? You don't have to like copy and then use their exact descriptions. Why some, if you feel like, you can go ahead, but most of the time I change the descriptions, right? I can just make sure I change something related to what I will offer. And as time goes on, when you start to understand the service more, then you can come back to your package and do your proper, change to suit what you will be offering in each of the packages. All right, so I'm going to come right here to delivery. So let's say just 3 days, let's say 5 days, and let's say 7 days. All right, so numbers of image we have 2 right here, we have 4, and we have 6. All right, so upscale, right? You can do upscale, right? Or you can do offer upscale right here, or to give you edge, you can offer it in almost all of them, but you can just leave it as this. Okay, but since you're just starting out, you can put some extra bonus, and as time goes on, when you start getting more order, then you can change your price package. All right, so revision. So starting now, make sure you're putting unlimited. That's what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna put this as $10, right? This as 15, and these as 30. All right, so this is my own principle as to this when I'm actually starting out, is because when I was starting out the other time, I reduced my package, right? 10. Then that was when I think the lowest on Fiverr is $5 that you can have, the price package that you can have. All right, so you can reduce your price package. Check the package that other sellers that they have on their packages. You can reduce it so that can give you an edge, and you're also offering something above their normal or basic package. Okay, if a seller or a buyer should actually see that, I can actually contact you. But sometimes you just have to be logical as to it, because there are some sellers. You have different types of sellers. There are some buyers that will see your package and feel like it's too cheap, and then you just move on, right? But when you're just starting out, it's very, very recommended for you to actually have your basic, low, probably your standard or your premium can be of a little bit high price, right? So I'm going to scroll down and click on save and continue. So it's going to take us to the description. All right, so we're going to have our package description. So you go back and see what our sellers are doing to know how you're going to go ahead with your description. There's some descriptions that will be very detailed. For example, I think this guy description is very, very well detailed, and since we are making use of his descriptions, right, so I think we can also use this. So welcome to my gig, my name is Jack, I have this experience, blah blah. Okay, I think this is actually perfect. All right, so I can just copy this and tell ChatGPT to rewrite it to suit my own. Okay, so for my package description, right, right for my package description. All right, so I click on enter. It's going to rewrite it, and right there. So I'm just going to come right here to copy it. You can see change the name. I'm just change the name to Jack. Right, so it's going to rewrite it for us. It's a thing we can do ourselves, like just change it around, but sometimes you can just prefer to use ChatGPT. All right, so I'm just going to copy this. All right, and then copy, come right here to our gig description and click on paste as plain text. So right here we have our gig description, right? Hello, welcome to my gig. We have a designer with over, I think we have 4 years experience, dedicated to my passion and skilling, blah blah blah. So you can come right here and then bold some of the heading. Come right, can bold this. All right, over 50 thereabouts, or you can remove it since you are just starting out. Okay, all right here. All right, bold this. Okay, this is straightforward, easy, and you are good to go. All right, so note I do not work with image for security cameras or license. Feel free to contact. Okay, so you can just bold in this and italics it. All right, So, and you are done with the description. Alright, so final result available depends on blah blah blah. So right here you have the descriptions. Check all through, make sure it's related to the service you're offering, and you're good to go. So once you have actually completed this, then come right here to save and continue. So it's going to take you to the requirement page. So you can just say, most of the time what I usually say in my requirement page is to tell the buyer to send me a message to get started. Alright, so they'll get in touch with you and then explain what they want, and then they send you all the requirements, and you're going to carry on with the project. So right here we have our image. So one thing you have to understand about image also too is that your image is very, very important. It has to be catching, it has to be very attractive. You know, your gig image has to just be well appealing to the client, right? Because most of the time I use Photoshop to design it. Okay, so but that doesn't mean you cannot use Canva. You can also use Canva to design it. See, I have said I'm also a graphic designer, so this is actually a project I'm working on for a company also too. So we have, for example, I think, yeah, for example, the cookbook design that I do offer, you can see that I designed it right here. Okay, so but you don't, since this I'm not going to be showing us how to use Photoshop or stuff like that, but you can also go ahead and, you know, use Canva to do some of your designs, right? You can go ahead and use Fiverr to do some of your design, sorry, Canvas to do some of your designs. Okay, so I use Photoshop for mine. Sometimes I use Canva, but not most of the times I use, you know, Photoshop. So I'm going to be selecting just a random image related to AI image editing that we can use. Let's see. So we're currently at our gig image right here. So for the image, guys, you can actually use Canvas to actually create your gig image. All right, most of the time I use Photoshop for my gig image designs. Like I can tell you guys, I'm also a graphic designer. So I'll come right here to browse, and I think I have a gig image already prepared. All right, so right here I'm going to be using this ones right there. Click on it. So since we are offering image editing before and after stuff, like, okay, before the image, then after the image enhancement, you know, after you have done your whole editing stuff right there. So I'm going to scroll down and click on save. Okay, click on this agree terms and then save and continue. So we have our gig image published. Now there's something you have to actually note right there. You are not a US citizen. Click on yes, right? Sorry, click on no. You are not a US citizen, right? So and then click on save. Okay, then you come right here to that I said personal and business information. This is not actually part of Fiverr kind of verification before, but now they actually bring it. Once you are almost done creating your gig, then this information stuff are actually going to appear to you. But this is actually what you're going to do to actually, you know, navigate this. Click on verify, then select outside my primary or job profession. Okay, then you are all done. If you select the later one, it's going to bring some information that you need to fill details. So click on publish gig, then done. Then you have completely created your gig. Click on preview. Right, so we have our gig right here. Okay, we have our gig right here. So like I have said, one thing you have to actually understand is that once you are done creating your gig, we have 3 titles right here. Make sure that you also create make sure you create 2 additional gig with this title that you have right here. Okay, I'm going to be sharing more light in the next episode as to what to do, what to understand. Okay, so right here I believe that we actually understand how we can come up with the gig, the title, descriptions and everything. So we come right here to profile. So we have everything already created right there. Okay, so you can see your gig appearing right here on your profile, right? And you can see right here we have your name right here. You can come down, okay, your portfolio right there. You can just create a portfolio. You don't have to, like, it doesn't mean have to be something you have actually worked on. You can put some random portfolio right there. Just go to Behance and look for portfolio to put, you know, just to add more credibility to your profile right there, and you can see everything well entered right here. Okay guys, so this is how you can basically create your Fiverr gig, optimize your gig, check what sellers are actually doing, identify their title, see the correlations between those titles, and come up with your own title and put it and use it to create your own gig, and you are ready to go. Okay guys, so in the next episode I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks, what you should understand, what you should do after you have created your gig, so that you can actually position yourself very well, guys. So thank you so much, guys. See you